What's up everyone, Rain Cloud here, and well, Shenmue 3 suddenly out of nowhere is happening, and it's been quite an incredible week for us Shenmue fans, and I finally decided to, well, that's the impetus to finally get going with the Shenmue series I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now. So that's what this is going to be, and I'm not going to do a playthrough because I don't really think that's a good way to experience a game for anyone. But what I am going to do is a few different videos to try and, well, just for me to remember what I really like about this game and to try and get others interested too. So today I'm just going to go through one of the things that I think really captures what is special about this game, which is the environment and the kind of freedom, different types of freedom that you've got in this game. Please bear with me with the capture process here. I want to try and get a good balance between the sound of the game and being able to hear my voice. And this is a Dreamcast, which is a very unreliable console, so it may crash at any moment when I'm playing. I don't know, if that happens I'll probably stop the video right away. Anyhow, this, as you can see, this is a Japanese version of the game. Some writing is in English, but the dialogue and most of the writing in the game is in Japanese, and I'll do my best with that. So I last played this back in 2013, just after that video I put out the other day from Super Potato. The date is all screwed up on this console, I think, but anyway, here we go. So it's 4th of December 1986. This is very near the start of the game. All what's happened is the main impetus for the whole adventure, which is that this guy, main character, Ryo Hazuki, his father is killed at the beginning by an unknown character who then buggers off, and we're now in his bedroom, Ryo's bedroom. So we've got various options here. The top one is to go to sleep, which you do around at night time every day. I think it's save is to the left, options to the right, I forget what down is, but anyway, we'll go to sleep now. And really, the bonkers, when I first got this game, the mind-blowing aspect of it happens right from the very beginning. So the next day, 8:30 wake up, and we're now basically free to do anything, which back in 1999 when this came out, I'm not saying this was the first open world game, but I mean, to me it was, and the freedom was incredible. So it's basically saying black car was headed towards Dobuita, which is in the nearby shopping area, and we're going to go and question, I think, some of the people who run the shops in that area. And the things that happen to Ryo throughout his adventure are recorded here for us, and get some clues from this. And this is, let's say, very near the start of the game. We've got some phone numbers here we can use, and that's it. Alright, so basic controls, you can move around with the directional thing on the pad. You can look with the stick, like this, and you can press the right trigger to zoom in on stuff. And when you zoom in, you can then interact. So we've got, and I am getting a bit rusty with this Dreamcast controller, but see, you can open up any of these drawers, and this right away blew my naive little socks off. I mean, look, you can see his linen, and this is true for every one of these drawers. And if there's something important, or not, maybe not even important, there are often things you can then interact with within these containers. You can pick up and look at them. I've already ransacked this room in my previous visit to the area, so there's nothing in these drawers, but you can sit here and go through all of these. And then there is a light here, so we can turn that on if we choose. If you want to do your eyes in, there are some more drawers down here which you interact with by pressing A. Lots of little references, master system. I mean, so back then when I experienced this, just the idea that you could just interact with trivial stuff was really mind-blowing. So let's get out of here. It's quite a plush house. Pop into the tatami room. And again, it's not just the significant places. Every single room, in every single location in this game, has that same principle. Interactive stuff. Change the light. Take a look in these drawers. I mean, I won't bore you by going through all of these, but trust me, if I was on my own right now, I certainly would. Go through into another room. And there's a Sega Saturn, but initially it wasn't on there. It was down in this drawer, which opened up. And it was in there, so I got able to pick it up and put it where it belongs. Unfortunately, you can't play it, but that doesn't mean you can't play any retro consoles in this game, or retro games, believe me. Get a bit of mood lighting going on. So this is one of the sort of freedoms I'm talking about. You can just spend hours and hours and hours just poking around, doing stuff. So you can run with the left trigger, speed things up a little. Excuse me. So this is the kitchen, and in here is one of the main characters. I think her name is Ine-san. I forget what she is, if she's just a housekeeper or if she's a relative of everybody else, but anyway, she looks after him.
Ine-san. Yes, あまり無理をなさらないでください。この稲、憎まれ役覚悟で、これからも言いたいことは言わせていただきます。わかったよ、Ine-san.
So I put the volume way down on my TV so it doesn't interfere with my voice, so I'm having to read the subtitles. Between that, what I can understand and what I can remember, I think she's just saying, be careful and don't get involved in any trouble. Here in the old freezer, not a whole lot in here, but if we look in the fridge-a-rooney, what's this?
牛乳か。あの猫飲むかもしれないな。よし、持って行ってやるか。
So that's milk, and earlier in the game we met a neighbourhood cat who might enjoy said milk, so yoink, now it belongs to us. So you never know, you might go through a whole ton of drawers and it's just girls' dirty pants. Or you might get something that can push the plot along in a very minor way, or something really major. So it's kind of necessary, and my obsessive nature dictates that it's also very enjoyable just to go through every single one of these. Which you can. You really, really can. You can mess around with all the drawers, often you can take pictures off the wall. Let's take a look. Yep, so there could be something behind it. There isn't, but there could be. So I could just spend a long time just going through, poking around, but I don't want to drag on too long. So let's get out of here, which is this way. So again, various interactable items. You can mess around with the lights. You can call the weather people, but I forget what the number is for the weather forecast. You can also call a friend up. So this is 1986, so we've got an old dial phone. Hold on. I'm so it's taking a little while, but it's so worth doing. Like 0468225508. So you can just use a phone like real life. And I've heard this game as a life simulator. God knows I need one. And there's just something about the way the attention to the really minor stuff really helped draw me into this world. So that when dramatic stuff happens, it's even more kind of powerful.
Hazuki か。
葉月くん、どうしたの？
時間大丈夫か？
ちょっと待って。お店で話を聞くのダメかしら？
わかった。
じゃあ。
So calling up a buddy, I think she was saying that she was looking after a shop, so no time, bugger off. This is your daily allowance from Ine-san, which will waste most enjoyably. And I mean, don't think just 'cause this is a transition space that you can't interact with stuff here even. You can look in this drawer, could be something there. There's some wellies. I mean, it is winter time. But anywho, there's lots more we can see, but let's head out into town. So this was the 5th of December, yeah, 10:13 AM, and the weather in this game is accurate to weather as it was in 1986. So whatever was happening here, so kind of a dreary, rainy day, that's what it would have been at this time of day, on that day in Yokosuka, which is the area where this is set. I mean, how nuts? How absolutely nuts is that? There's the dojo. Oh, so we're going to bump into probably Fukusan in a moment, who was Ryo's father's student. I mean, he's not related to anyone, but he's kind of a loser, to be honest. But I like having him around. We'll try and get through this fairly quickly. Fortunately, can't skip this.
3年間はこの基本技だけやらされて基本に通ぜし者精髄に至る
I'm just going to turn the volume up so I can try and hear what they're saying rather than relying on the subtitles. It's a little fast for me to
指
read.
導してくれる先生はいないんですよね俺なんてまだ脇が開く癖が治ってないのにそうだりょうさん
I mean, I think they're basically talking about I always go left in this situation. What's I just agreed to? I think he wants to train for a bit. Yeah. So he wants to train with Ryo, who is very good at martial arts, jiu-jitsu, I believe, in particular. I think he might have gotten beaten up by the guys who killed Ryo's father.
分かった親父ほどうまくできないけど
Not sure what I'm trying to do here.
最初は体さばきだけでいいんじゃないですかいい感じですね次が大事なんだ
Okay, so I guessed it correctly. So I was showing him how to dash, which you do. It's exactly the same. Well, the fight system is very similar to Virtua Fighter. So you dash with 2 steps. I'm sorry.
前進は一歩だけだったな 前進は一歩だけだったな踏み込みを忘れてたな
Okay, forward and X. So the beeping you're hearing is the VM unit on my controller, which confirms what you did when you've done the right thing. And as I was saying, the fight system works very similarly to Virtua Fighter, so it's by the same guy, Hazuki, same developing team, AM2. So you've got this massive open world adventure and a highly sophisticated fighting system stuck into one game, which adds whole nother level of interest. I think that means let's stop, hopefully.
いや、やめとくよそうですか
Oh, we're done. So we'll get on to fighting in another episode. But right now I really want to just get out of here and get to the outside. Arigato. So this area is just as interactable as the Hazuki residence. Oh, so there I've learnt some moves. And when you go into a space where Ryo can train, you can practice these moves. Anyway, let's get out of here before any more events kick off. So I'm given no real guidance here, which again to me was revolutionary back then. Could just piss around all day at home. Vague instruction to head towards Dobuita. I forget the name, sorry I wasn't looking then, I forget what this area is called, but this is just a little neighbourhood. And I mean, not that when I played this first time I was living in England, I'd never seen kind of architecture in a game like this. A really realistic, as far as I'm aware, rendering of a Japanese neighbourhood. And again, we can go to any of these and interact with it. So you can see the name of the person who lives there, and we can knock on the door. Sure, there's no one home, but again, there could be. And this game has kind of ruined GTA Grand Theft Auto for me, because when I hear open game, I expect it to be like this, which is really unrealistic, I know. Well, I mean, I'm not ragging on GTA, like the size of that game is obviously far bigger and more complex than this one, but the fact that in GTA it's such a surface level world, like most of the buildings are just there to look at. And you go up to the door, you can't do anything with them. Here, everything, within reason, is interactable. I mean, in 1999. Sakuragaoka. But we can interact with that girl playing with the cat, but again, I want to leave that and head into the busier areas, so let's do that. I can't read that kanji, I'm sorry, and I can't remember the name of this area, but this is where it starts getting a little more interesting. So we've got a phone booth. Again, 1986 on my mobile phones. In fact, you can just get in there and use this shit. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I'm going to try to cuss less in this series, because this is a game that players of all ages should be exposed to. Anyway, so what we got here is a convenience store, which is a big aspect of Japanese, of just living in a Japanese city, and it really captures. Obviously, I'm conditioned to think this because I played this game before I came. Okay, this isn't so much. This is like a really, really small one, but we could interact with all this stuff. Let's see if there's anything worth buying in here. What's this? Not sure what that is. Shenmue Carameru. Shenmue Caramel. Do you want that? I accidentally said no, so we'll leave that. Let's get out of here. What I want to show you is something else. Now, you don't see these so much outside of convenience stores, but you see them a lot in like outside electronics stores or bigger shops in general. Let me just maneuver myself over here. Come on. This thing right here. Oh crap, wrong trigger. I'm just getting near enough. Not quite. This isn't the game's fault, this is my fault for sucking. This is a capsule toy machine, and these really exist all over the place in Tokyo, where I live, by the way. Suru. So we can buy one, 100 yen. Not just in big electronic stores, like other places too. And check it out. He was from Chaotix, the Knuckles platformer, and also Sonic Fighters, Fangu. You can get all kinds. You can just spend all kinds of money on this. So you've got a Sonic one, you've got a Virtua Fighter one here. Oops! Get away! Get away! There are Knights ones elsewhere. Some of them are really crap, just like a bore, and some are really interesting. Just like in real life, you don't know what you're going to get. Wolf. I always particularly sucked with him. So he goes into our collection, which you can open up. Let me see if I can remember. Very good. Open up his little inventory with Y. So we got the milk we picked up. Matches. What's this? Oh, that's a move scroll. Got some Reku, Natsureku, Shinatsu, whatever. Anyway, somewhere around here is Bill's capsule toy collection, which I'll find another time. And you can also buy drinks, and sometimes you'll win stuff doing this. I won the last time I played, so I probably won't win again today. But just for the little details, like, I'm not meaning to rag on GTA, I know it's a very, very different game, but in that game you just put in money and you get what you're given. Here you can choose between 3 identical Cokes if you want. What do I feel like? Sure, why not? You can also get coffee down lower down. And then just like, real life, these are everywhere. Sadly that's not a winning can, but it's going to be refreshing nonetheless. This is basically what I just wanted to show you guys. This game is not to everyone's taste. It's very slow paced, really, and especially if you're the exploring type and you just want to poke around. You can. I don't even talk to anybody yet. You can. It's pretty quiet around here, but there were people walking around, and we could have spoken to them. We can knock on any of these doors. We can look at the things. I can't. Something. I don't know the second character, unfortunately. One of the early tasks in this game is to just wander around and try and find someone named Yamamoto. So you've got to just walk around and just look. Oh, here it is. It's not that hard. Yamamoto. But it's forcing you to interact. I think this is the area where you can train, maybe. Let's talk to this old dude, see what's going on.
Yamagi-san. もう、りょうくんか。腰の具合はいいようですね。おかげさんで。
Well, just exchanging pleasantries, I guess. Anyway, so to finish off here, we'll head in towards Dobuita. Can't remember how to get. Is it down here? Yeah, Dobuita. So this is the first really busy area, and this is where we were told the car was headed towards. But had the people who, well, one guy in particular who killed Leo's father. And I want to show you guys the convenience store, tomato convenience store. Some schoolgirls, a biker. You could talk to him, but I don't feel like it. You can go up any of these rooms, any of these doors. You can go up these stairs. Again, this is a very common kind of architecture in Tokyo. Anyone home? Yo. And I don't care that most of these are going to say no, because it couldn't handle the complexity of having stuff behind every door. The fact that you can at least try and knock on it just makes a big difference to me. And we're going to need to deal with most of these shops in one way or another, either to forward along the plot or to make other things, bonus things happen. And most of them you can go inside, but again we'll explore that in another episode sometime. Here it is. This really, for me, captures the feel of a convenience store here in Tokyo. Can you go into this? Sure we can. The brightness, the jingle, the kind of stuff you can buy, random prizes you might win. I've got to turn this up a little bit so I can hear the music. と待って。So there are various cassettes we could buy. You want to buy this Flower Girl? It's pretty good. Sure. Kawanai. Buy, don't buy. Left is buy, don't buy is right. So we'll buy it.
いらっしゃいませ、葉月くん。
これを
She was saying, welcome Hazuki-san.
じゃあ、くじを一回引いて。
And now choose one ticket from the box.
当たった
I hope you want something.
好きなの選んでね。
Like this completely killed me back in the day. Like, which one? I'm too slow. It's too small to read. Let's get this one.
じゃあこれを
はい、どうぞ。
There you go. What do we got? Hang on, sweet. I don't know if maybe you can play on the Saturn if you've got games. I've never actually seen that before, so I've played this game a lot. I don't remember winning something like that before. But there's all kinds of crap we can buy here. Alright, maybe that'll do for now. I think the next episode, once I just see how this works out, we'll explore Dobuita Street in more detail. But for now, I hope this hasn't been too painful. I've got some pretty, given that I live in Tokyo, I've got some plans for this game, so any feedback, I don't normally say this, but seriously, if anybody's got any ideas for interesting stuff to do with this game, let me know, because this is kind of the thing I'm probably going to focus on for this channel to a large extent from now on. Alright, see you!